Homes here in the gated community at the Country Club of Detroit in Grosse Pointe Farms. The organized burglary teams hitting here over the last weekend, and if a home backs up to trees or woods, it becomes a target. Thieves hiding there until they see their chance. Oakland County Sheriff Michael Bouchard first sounded the alarm in September after huge homes in Bloomfield Township were hit, then homes on private drives in Birmingham. The losses were in the millions.
In our area, they are targeting jewelry, precious metals, high-end items such as purses, electronics, currency, high-end watches, and if there's a safe that's not attached or they can either break into on scene or carry, they'll do that.
Now remember, a teen was arrested and charged in Bloomfield Township with a string of car break-ins and some burglaries. But tonight, sources continue to point to what the sheriff pointed to at the very start, that other organized teams out of South America have been hitting high-end homes out west and now have made their home right here.
Typically in our area, it's between 5 and 9 p.m. Preferred targets on a lot of these across the country are homes that are isolated. They back up to wooded areas, trails, golf courses.
Here's another thing that we're not hearing or seeing in these high-end burglaries. Look, there's no video of these guys. There's video cameras everywhere, especially on these homes, but they're able to get around that somehow. There are alarm systems all over these homes, in the homes, outside of the homes. They're getting around that too.
Hey, this your boy Veli, man. Welcome back to the communist takeover of America by the Biden regime. And no, it's not a fucking joke. This dude just actually threatened to release ICE criminals that's already detained for committing crimes or being deported and not even supposed to be here. He's threatening to release them back onto our streets and our neighborhoods because he can't steal any more of our fucking money. These are facts. Let's get into it. This shit is so insane, man. Like, we literally have anti-American dictator running our country right now. The dude just fucking hates us. Let's get into it, man. ICE could be forced to release thousands of detained migrants over budget shortfalls. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement could be forced to release up to 6,000 migrants from immigration detention centers because Congress has failed to approve emergency money for the Biden administration requested, a senior official told CBS News Wednesday. So this dude is threatening to release these fucking criminals in our neighborhoods because he can't steal any more of our money and send it to Ukraine, Taiwan, and Israel. Like, how insane is this shit? Because of budget shortfalls. Like, we have money for everything in the fucking world. Hell, they creating a new hip-hop task force. The Democrats are creating a new hip-hop task force to tackle racism. Like, we have money for, what do you say? He want to fix Ticketmaster. He got money for all this weird shit, Taylor Swift shit and all this other stuff. They have money to send everywhere and do everything with, but he doesn't have enough fucking money to hold criminals detained. This shit is not real life, man. This shit is not real life. How do people allow terrorists to take over our fucking government? Shit is insane. And to be threatened by a piece of shit like Biden because he can't steal any more of our money. Like, people don't understand what's going on. The deficit that we have right now from overspending. They just been printing money. It's not backed by shit. And then you got these psychos out here. Oh, it's backed by oil. It hasn't been backed by gold since the Nixon administration. How the fuck is it backed by oil when he shut down our pipelines as soon as we were oil independent? As soon as he got in office, he shut down our pipelines. Lost his jobs, oil independency and all that. So if he's shutting down our oil pipelines and stuff like that, what the fuck oil is backing this so-called money he's spending? I'm tired of these lunatics on Twitter using that fucking argument. How? Like, it's just ridiculous. We're being threatened by a fucking tyrant right now that shouldn't even be in office. And we all know he's not running the show. He has a whole bunch of terrorists around him that's fucking doing it for him. That dude is dementia brained out. Poops on himself, don't know how to get off a stage. Like, come on, man. This is highly disgusting, man. Let's get into the story. More than 6.3 migrants have been detained. 6.3 million migrants have been detained entering the U.S. illegally since 2021. 6.3 million have been detained, and they saying that now it's over 10 million that was allowed in. So this is almost 16 million, man. Yo, have y'all ever heard of anything insane? What other country has ever been invaded by people like this? Never in the history, man. This shit is insane. Like, oh my God, man. A senior U.S. immigration official has said that authorities plan to release thousands of migrants from detention amid a severe budget crunch. Fuck, you got budget crunch, you're sending billions everywhere, man. The official Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, told CBS, the BBC U.S. partner, that between 4,000 and 6,000 migrants could be released. A bipartisan border bill that would have funded immigration detentions collapsed last week. Why are they funding immigration detention centers, man? Fix the fucking country. Like, he didn't close the border, but he want to fix detention centers. Yo, this shit is high treason. It should be something we can use to remove these fucking people out of the presidency right now for the shit they doing. How can you allow anti-American, unconstitutional shit to be allowed? It's treason. Get this fucking dude out of here. Like, this shit is insane, man. It's really starting to piss me off because it's like all this shit is illegal and against the laws of the land and the Constitution, but they still allow this fucking old traitorous bitch to destroy our country. Like, this shit is highly insane, bro. And like, more than 6.3 million have entered since. ICE is currently holding 38,000 migrants in long-term detention facilities. The bipartisan border bill that faltered due to Republican opposition last week would have embarked $7.6 billion for ICE, including an additional $3.2 billion for detention capacity that would have boosted the agency's ability to house detainees by several thousand beds. So why the fuck are we housing these people and basically keeping them prisoner? Get them the fuck out the country. It's like they trying to make them. What are they trying to replace the prisons or something? Like, they trying to use these migrants that weren't supposed to be here and committing. What are they trying to replace the prison inmates? Fuck, are they trying to make them comfortable and detained? Like, this shit is so weird, man. So weird. According to the Washington Post, which was first reported the story, the bill's collapse prompted ICE officials to circulate an internal proposal to slash costs by cutting the detentions from 38,000 to 22,000. Yo, we have to get the Biden regime out of there, bro. Like, they create all these fucking problems. They want to bitch and whine and complain about money to fix it. You should have never created the fucking problems in the first place. This shit is disgusting, man. While the proposal would see some of the migrants deported back to their home countries, many would be released into the U.S., the report added. In response to a query from the BBC, a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, which includes ICE, said that Congress has chronically underfunded efforts to secure the border. What you mean? Well, why should we have to secure it when he deliberately opened the shit? He just went to the Supreme Court to fight off Texas from putting up barbed wire and all that shit to keep people out. And they say, oh, people are drowning, people are doing this. They shouldn't be fucking coming into our country legally. That's against the law. You get arrested for that. And in some countries, when you try to come across their borders illegally like that, you get shot and killed. They have snipers' nests. Like Israel. Israel got snipers' nests along their border. You know, it's kind of weird how they got attacked like that with the intelligence agencies they got. They have one of the top intelligence agencies in the world. Snipers' nests on their border, a whole bunch of other things. So I don't even see how they got attacked by Hamas like that, but that's another story. Try that shit in another country. It's not going to go well for you. But somehow, you know, America right now is going through the most shit out of any country that I know at the moment. Like, we have to sit here and take this shit. Like, this shit is a real atrocity, man. People should be ashamed of themselves for supporting these type of people, man. The rejection of the border bill, the spokesperson added, will put at risk DHS current removal operations and put further strain on the already overtaxed workforce. The spokesperson said without adequate funding, the Customs Border Patrol, ICE, and U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, the department will have to reprogram or pull resources from other efforts. How? You got Biden writing blank checks out here just handing billions to other countries. They can't come up with money for this shit? For our infrastructure to keep us safe, our security? Yeah, I don't even want to read any more of this shit, man. It's starting to really disgust me this morning. But yeah, man, Joe Biden just threatened the whole country, man. If we don't do what he say and surrender all our money, he's just gonna fucking keep dumping criminals and illegals on us. That's basically what's being done here, guys. How insane. Well, I'm pretty sure this shit just ruined your coffee and your smoke this morning. Nasty work. Y'all seen it like I seen it, man. I'm out.